Good morning, children. In today's session, I'm going to give you a book back answer in English for 7th standard. That is Unit 3, Play Jane Eyre. In the previous class, we were reading this story. It was an interesting story, right, children? Now, I'll give you the book back answers for that. Those who have the book can take page number 143. Questions are there, children. I'll write only the answers for you. Those who don't have the book, buy the books, children. Without the book, you cannot learn. Okay? Page number 143. Answer the following. Answer the following. First answer, Jane wants to learn life's lessons that shape her character as an adult. Okay. Second one. Why does education become such an important issue for her as a child? Answer is, education becomes such an important issue for Jane because education takes place for every single one of her emotional and physical needs. Like that is, put hyphen and write food, shelter, family and friendship. Okay, then we'll go to the third question. Third question is, what does Jane's education at Lowood prepare her to do? Third answer, Jane's education at Lowood prepares her to understand the world in terms of a teacher-student relationship. Okay, these three questions given there. Then you can take page number 145. Page number 145. Fill in the table with monos, di and trisyllabic words from the play Jane Eyre. So, monosyllabic, disyllabic and trisyllabic. Okay, So these three we are going to right now from the play Jane Eyre. From that we are going to take, already they have given 10. It is mono means 1. Servant means die. SCRVANT, servant. ரெண்டா டிவைட் பண்ண servant, that is die. servant நம்ம சொல்லும்போது ரெண்டா பிரிக்கிறோம் இல்லையா, அதே மாதிரி ட்ரை வந்து நம்ம மூணா பிரிக்கிறது. ஃபார் டிபெண்டன்ட், டிபெண்டன்ட் எப்படி சொல்கிறோம், dependent. ஓகே, dependent, ட்ரை 3 ட்ரிபிள்டாக நம்ம பிரிக்கிறோம். அதை dependent அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம இப்போ வேர்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். மோனோ மீன்ஸ் சிங்கிளாக அப்படி சொல்கிறது, டை மீன்ஸ் ரெண்டாக பிரிக்கிறது, ட்ரை மீன்ஸ் மூணாக பிரிக்கிறது ஒரு வேர்டு. சரியா? now if you take monosyllable, lives one word, aunt, book, all this single word only இல்லையா, book, floor, then beg, blood, lock, இது எல்லாமே single. புரியுதா? monosyllable. now if you take disyllable, cousin, COSIN, cousin. okay, parents, parents ரெண்டா டிவைட் ஆகுது இல்லையா. then frightful, then notice, ரெண்டா பிரிக்கிறது ஒரு வேர்டை நீங்கள் ரெண்டா பிரிக்கிறீங்க, that is die. then myself, புரியுதா? இப்போ எப்படின்னு இந்த டை வந்து myself, then picture, then appear, புரிஞ்சுதா? so this is disyllable, அதாவது ஒரு வேர்டை நீங்கள் ரெண்டா பிரிக்கிறீங்க. ஓகே, servant, cousin, parents, then frightful, notice, myself, picture, appear, that is dividing the word into 2, that is die. now we are going to divide the word into 3, that is trisyllable. so first one we said dependent, next gentleman, gentleman 3. okay, then horrible, horrible, then incident, இது எப்படி நம்ம மூணா பிரிக்கிறோம் இல்லையா, ட்ரை. then charity, charity, then infection, again 3, infection, then neglected, neglected. okay, next tomorrow, did you understand now? இதுதான் trisyllable, அதாவது நம்ம அந்த பிளேலேருந்து அதை நம்ம எடுத்துருக்கோம். சரியா? ஸோ dependent, gentleman, then horrible, then incident, மூணா நம்ம பிரிச்சிருக்கோம் அந்த வேர்டை, that is trisyllable. okay, incident, then charity, then infection, then neglected, neglected, that is trisyllable. the last is tomorrow, tomorrow, trisyllable, tomorrow. okay children, now we have completed that. now next is we are going to see the take page number 153. arrange the following into direct speech. okay, so all that is given all in the indirect speech. now you have to change it into direct speech. now this is one of the important one, children, so listen carefully, take down in your classwork everything what I am writing on the board, okay, so that it will be easier for you to learn. so the exam time you cannot take and learn this, okay, separately. so whenever I am giving you, write at that time itself and learn. okay children, next what, page number 153. okay, that is arrange the following, into direct speech. only I am writing the direct speech, children, that is answer question is in the book itself. So if you want to learn, buy the books fast, children, okay? So first one is Jane, this is in the indirect. You have to change it to direct. Jane told Bessie that she would hide herself in the library with Uncle Reed's book. So when you change it to direct, what you do first, you have to use a quotation marks. So in the previous class itself I told, in the direct speech you have to use a quotation marks. That is, she, I'll hide myself in the library with Uncle Reed's book. Okay, that is herself, myself. That is direct. Okay, so I'll hide myself in the library with Uncle Reed's book. Okay, so now last what you will put the quotation mark. Okay, now next, John ordered Jane to come there when he called her. So what he said, come here when I call you. Okay, come here when I call you. Okay, next, Eliza asked Jane what she was doing then. That is, what are you reading now? What are you reading now? Okay, that is also in quotation. Then fourth, Mrs. Reed told Bessie to take her away to the red room and lock her in there. So what will you write the direct speech? Take her away to the red room and lock her in there. Okay, so what she said, take her away to the red room, take her away to the red room and lock her in there. Okay, again quotation mark. Then fifth one, what is the question? Miss Temple asked Jane whether she could read and write. So what should he ask? Can you read and write? Yes. Can you read and write? Then sixth one, Miss Skinner asked Miss Temple where she should put Jane. So the direct where shall I put her? Miss Temple. Where shall I put her? Where shall I put her? Miss Temple. So since she is asking a question, so it is question mark will be there. It's 7. Jane asked Helen why they called it an institution. So how will you write? And why do they call it institution? And why do they call it? Why do they call it institution? Okay. Then 8th. Helen asked Jane why she had come there. So why have you come here, Jane, is a direct speech. Okay. Why have you come here? Why have you come here, Jane? Okay, again quotation mark. Then 9th. Jane asked Mrs. Fairfax whether she would have the pleasure of seeing Miss Fairfax that night. How will you write? Shall I have the pleasure of seeing Miss Fairfax tonight? Is a direct speech. Okay. Shall I have the pleasure pleasure of seeing Miss Fairfax tonight. Okay, quotation mark. And last one, what is that? Miss Adela told Jane that she could sing and dance also. That is, I can sing and dance also, shall I? This is a direct speech. Okay, I can sing and dance also, shall I? Okay, so just take down this in your notebook along with the question, children, because I've written only the direct speech. Indirect speech questions are in the book. So when you are writing in the classwork, write the direct, indirect speech and then write this direct speech. Okay, so when you learn only, then it will be easy for you to learn. Then next, have you written down this, children? Then take page number 149. Shall I rub it? Have you all taken down? Yes. So all take down in your classwork, children, neatly. So it will be easy for you to learn for your exam. Exams are nearing for you. Next month you will start your exam. So whatever you are writing, learn it, children. Okay. Now page number 149. Okay. Timeline. Okay. Read the timeline. Okay. Timeline of Harish. And write sentences using the present perfect tense. Write sentence using present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Okay. Now first they have given here, read the timeline of Harish, write sentences using the present perfect tense, not only present tense, present perfect tense. Okay, that is, first they have given 1971, Harish is born in Madurai. 1976, Harish and his family moved to Chennai. 1993, Harish finishes college and starts working for Indian Oil. 1996, Harish is promoted as a manager at Indian Oil. 1997, Harish meets Amina. 2000, Harish and Amina get married. 2001, they have a child. Now each sentence you are going to write in a present perfect tense. So first one, what is the first one there? 1971, Harish is born in Madurai. So when you write in a present perfect, Harish has been born. So iska enna maatuvinga. Harish has been born in Madurai in 1971. Okay. The next, 1976, Harish and his family moved to Chennai. So how will you write? Harish and his family have moved to Chennai in 1976. Harish and his family have moved to Chennai in 1976. Okay, children. Then third, in 1993, Harish finishes college and starts working for Indian Oil. So how will you write this? In 1993, Harish has finished college and started working for Indian Oil. This is the present perfect tense. Okay. In 1993, Harish has finished college college and started working for Indian Oil. Okay, then next, 1996, Harish is promoted as a manager at Indian Oil, that is in 1996. So isse nama maran sonna has been illaya. Harish has been promoted. Harish has been promoted as a manager at Indian Oil. Okay, so next one is 1997, Harish meets Amina. So in 1997, that is Harish has met Amina. Harish has met Amina in which year, children? 1997. Okay. Then 2000, Harish and Amina get married. So Harish and Amina, okay, have got married in 2000. Okay. Then next, 2001, they have a child. So they have had a child in 2001. They have had a child in 2001. Okay, yeah. Did you understand the student? That is, you are writing this timeline of Harish using the present perfect tense. Okay. So this may also be asked for exam, children. Take down in your classwork. First you write the timeline of Harish and then this you are going to write in a present perfect tense. Okay. So all these points. Did you understand, children? So in this we finish this. We have finished question answers. Then monosyllable we have said, that is mono, di and trisyllable we have completed. Then this timeline of Harish, and importantly arrange the following into direct speech. I think you have written everything in your classwork, children. So be thorough with this. This will be asked for your exam. So learn properly. Okay. First take down in your classwork. Buy the book, only then you can learn. Okay. Thank you, children.